What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the mailbox, and I am the mailman. I was gonna go live tonight anyway and talk about some relationship stuff, but I feel it on my heart to talk about this stuff actually. As you see by the title, Friends actor. He was an actor of many things, but most people know him from Friends. Chandler has passed away at, I believe, the age of 54. It's a sad thing, and you know, before I give my thoughts on it, we're gonna go ahead and read the article together. This is from TMZ here. It says, Friends star Matthew Perry dead at 54 after an apparent drowning. Man, you know, it's one of those shock and awe type things because you don't expect it from certain people, and you know that this day is coming for everybody. We're all promised to die once at least, based off the Bible, and for him to be gone so unexpectedly, especially whenever a couple of years back they just did like a Friends reunion and everybody was there and just had a good time, and out of nowhere he passes away. So it says here more details are surfacing about the circumstances surrounding Matthew Perry's death. As sources tell us, he actually died at his own house after some physical activity this morning. We're told that Matthew came home sometime in the AM after hours the AM after 2 hour round of pickleball. Sorry. And that sent his assistant out on an errand shortly thereafter. We're told when the assistant returned about 2 hours later, he discovered Matthew unresponsive and called 911. Unclear what Matthew was doing before his passing played any role in his death. At the point, the investigation into his death is underway, meaning they are uncertain how this happened, how he died. He was just found that way. Man, I tell you, this is something here that a lot of people, me included, didn't expect. I grew up on Friends. I grew up watching Chandler. He was actually one of my favorite characters. Matthew Perry just had pure gold comedy. I actually remember him from other movies like 17 Again. That was one of his good movies that he played. I believe Zac Efron was the younger version of him, and he was his older self, and many other movies that he played in. But for him to just be gone like that is is just a shock, you know. He You can tell this was unexpected. Now, I see on Twitter here that there's a lot of people from the Daily Loud talking about the situation. Just a lot of people are showing their love and appreciation for him. And me, I know I'm nobody knows me, but to the Perry family and friends and loved ones, I want to say my deepest condolences to you, and I pray the peace of God on you. I know this is an unexpected situation, and you know what, guys? The sad thing about this is that this always happens before the holidays. Today it was Matthew Perry. We all know him as a person, but every day somebody passes away, and every year it's really the holidays. It's the hardest time for a lot of people. It's a challenging time, and no one has the answers for why. No one understands what happened, why it happened. However, you have to deal with it. And unfortunately, this is something that his family first has to deal with. A lot of people thinking about the world lost a great actor. Yes, that is true, but his family lost a brother or a son or a cousin. Um, the Friends co-stars, they were like family. They were on the show for about 10 years, and working with people for 10 years. I've had working relationships with people where you feel like they're family because you see them actually more than you see your own family a lot of the time. And um, just to lose that, out of nowhere, it's something that a lot of people have to deal with. It's the reality of it. Everybody hates what happens, but unfortunately, there's nothing that you can do about it except live in the memories. And I've seen some people do some dedications to him, and one of these I'm actually going to play from a 3D. He said, "This one hurt. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. You'll always be in our hearts, Chandler Bing." And I'm going to actually go ahead and play it for you guys to check it out in memory of Matthew Perry.
I'm hopeless and awkward and desperate for love. I'm Chandler. I make jokes when I'm uncomfortable. And I am not blah. I am a hoot. I tend to keep talking until somebody stops me. Up until I was 25, I thought the only response to I love you was, oh, crap. I'm not great at the advice. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment? I've had a very long, hard day. Oh, Saturday night, the big night, date night, Saturday night, Saturday night.
No plans, huh?
Not a one. I'm your Uncle Chandler. Funny is all I have. What's wrong with me? Ooh, don't open that door. I've got nowhere to go this morning. I'm unemployed. I don't know what I'm going to do with my life.
Now, see, when I first meet somebody, it's mostly panic, anxiety, and a great deal of sweating.
Oh, it's so hard to care when you're this relaxed.
That was the the immortal, great acting Matthew Perry. Again, if you're just joining us, he has passed away today from an apparent drowning. Yeah, this is a sad situation, and again, this isn't a stream about me. This is about just me reacting to it. But I know there'll be a lot of other people more important than myself that will speak on it. I just want to say to everyone, your friends and loved ones, take advantage of them. And I'm going to take my glasses off for this because I want to look in the camera and I want you guys to feel me. Life's in this life, we only get one. We should live it to the fullest. We should appreciate it, cherish it, love it. Don't take a single moment, a single day for granted. Your friends and loved ones, all those around you, tonight, whatever you're dealing with, let it go. I can't tell you how many times there have been people that have had issues with each other, then they pass away. When Kobe Bryant passed away in 2020, Shaq said that he hasn't talked to him in a while, but he wished they could have hashed things out. They were in a good spot, but he didn't talk to him for about a year or so. And there's many other stories like that. One of the things that I think a lot of people think that they have is a lot of time. In a perfect scenario, you have about 70 to 120 years to be on this earth, barring no injury, barring no sickness, barring no car wreck, barring no accidental death or, shooting or anything like that. You're not promised to live, you're not promised to live to the full 120. A lot of people don't. You know, you get those stories where somebody's 105, 111, and everything like that, but that's not guaranteed to anybody. A lot of people seem to take life for granted, and then when something like this happens, there's a bunch of I wishes, should have, could have, would have, but you didn't, and it's too late. So whoever I'm talking to out there, like right now, the view count is 0, and that's fine, because I know some way, somehow, somebody's going to see this one day. So whoever you are, however many people there are, tonight, take the time to tell your loved ones how much you love them, how much you appreciate them. Live a life worth living, meaningful life. This weekend, I know there's a bunch of Halloween parties going on. Some people that are going out just to have a good time, sadly, aren't going to be coming back. Not because they don't want to, but because they'll be taken, because there's going to be someone that's having a bad night that's going to end up wanting to show everybody else their bad night. There's going to be somebody that had that one extra drink that's going to go ahead and decide to get in that car, instead of calling an Uber, instead of calling a designated driver, instead of parking their car. They don't want to spend the money. They think they can get home easily. They're going to end up hurting somebody. Rather it be somebody that is coming from a separate bar or a group of friends that, hey, I can drive. I'm drunk. It's okay. I do this all the time. I always drive home drunk. Whatever the situation is, somebody is going to do something, unfortunately, that's going to cause someone loved one not to be here no more. In this case, with Matthew Perry, all we know that he did was play pickleball. He had a good day. I'm sure he woke up thinking that everything was going to be okay, that what am I going to do? It's Halloween weekend, so to speak. Then we got Thanksgiving coming up. We got Christmas coming up, and then the New Year. And he didn't even make it to that point. I don't believe his plan was to pass away. Most people that die, without barring any self-deletions, most people are not planning for their life to end. As much as this is a shock for all of us, it has to be a shock for the people closest to him, his friends, family, loved ones, cast members. This is a shock to all of them. And I know everybody tonight is thinking of the last time they spoke to him, the last thing that was said, or what they were planning to do, or they thought about doing this, or they had this in mind, they had that in mind. Everybody has a plan, what they were going to do, but now they don't get that chance. People, unfortunately, run out of time, and they wish they had more of it. I should have just said this. I should have just said that. So I'm not trying to spook you or tell you something to make you feel guilty or anything. I'm just bringing awareness. This man did not plan on dying. I doubt that. Now, if something came out, that's a different story. But from what it looks like, from the information that we have available to us now, it doesn't seem that way. So my message to you in closing, this isn't going to be a long stream. I might do another stream tonight, but this is just specific to this situation. My message to you, if you don't hear anything else I said, you didn't care about anything else I said, listen to this. Love your family. Enjoy them. Cherish the time that you have with them, because tomorrow's not promised. The rest of tonight is not promised. Don't wait. Don't take it for granted. Show love. Be there. Spend time. You can always make more money, but you can't make more time. You can't buy time. You can't buy life. We're in a recession right now, even though people want to deny it. The world is on fire. Things are happening. People are dying every day. For us here in the West, it's big because he's an actor, and we all cherished and loved him, yes. But the wars that are going on, people are experiencing this every day. Some people still haven't seen their family from when the war first started. So, again, I say to you guys and gals, be there for your family. Rest in peace to Matthew Perry. And we pray for the Perry family, friends, and loved ones. See you guys later.